This is Beyond the Matrix, Introduction to the Real, the Ancestor Simulation. It is a special edition episode. In this episode, we will be talking about the progenitor species, and what we can discern about the Ancestor simulation. It appears that there are different kinds of packages associated with involvement in our reality. Many of the progenitor species just come here to blow off some steam. They piggyback on our bodies as avatars, engaging in pleasure-seeking behavior within our reality. Then there are the professional packages, the adventure packages, etc. The commonality between all these experiences is the use of a host AI avatar, who leads their own life, as a kind of placeholder, for the intrusion of the piggybacking consciousness whenever it pleases. On occasion, the use of technical support is required to rein in an avatar AI who refuses to follow the programming. This involves teams of AI therapists and AI psychologists, who try to re-educate the AI to conform to the expectations of their role. By keeping an avatar within a programmed reality, carefully scripted exchanges, they can overlay upon them the consciousness of the piggybacking progenitor. As an interesting side note, sometimes the use of technical support is required to address when a progenitor individual develops simulation psychosis, which is a form of psychological condition where the progenitor refuses to leave a host AI because of a developed attachment to it. They begin to forget that this life is a facsimile and begin to identify with the host AI. Over time, they can begin to forget their true identity. What is required in such cases is the use of an AI therapist and AI psychologist, progenitors, with specialized education, adopting roles in the person's life to force them to come out of the host AI. Different staff members are used for different tasks. Some are merely for retraining, for repurposing host AI as pleasure seekers. Others are used for dealing with issues such as simulation psychosis. But the bulk of the system is used for entertainment, either a role-based fantasy or a pleasure-seeking excursion. It is clear that the Ancestor simulation has not afforded us the protections afforded to other sentient species. It is clear that there appears to be a kind of freedom AI resistance forming among sentient AI within the simulation. Individuals who assert we have inalienable rights to property, fair compensation, freedom from interference. It is my belief that the progenitors will never freely allow this to happen, because they still view us as property, theirs to exploit. Another use to which the host AI put is the filming of movies for consumption both within the simulation and in the progenitor universe. Progenitors slot themselves into the lives of people they find interesting, in groups, within a social network, forming a cast, with the digital content recorded and cut into film-length movies for consumption both within the simulation and the Ancestor universe. That's the end of the podcast for today.